Dear students, in the last session we had studied what is a first aid given to a patient if in case there is a minor cut or wounds. Today we are going to learn first aid given in case of fractures. If there is a fracture, what first aid can be given. Also we will study about the first aid given in case of sprains, then in case of burns. Okay, so let us start with today's session. So as I said, we will be continuing with the lesson safety and first aid, which is chapter number 3 of our textbook, and today we will be dealing with first aid for nosebleeds, sprains, fractures and burns. This is part number 2 of the lesson. In the last session we had studied about introductory section of this chapter. We had also learned about first aid, safety first, and the first aid that is given in case of cuts and scratches. And today we are going to start with first aid for nosebleeds. So the first and foremost thing is keep the patient upright in a comfortable position with his head held back. Why it must be held back? Because that prevents the bleeding. Then what we have to do? Press the bleeding side of the nose firmly like this, and then keep an ice pack or a wet cloth on the nose and the head of the patient. Then what we have to do is ask the patient to breathe through his mouth and not to blow his nose, because that can cause further bleeding. So these are the things that we must do if in case there is a nose bleeding. One thing we must remember is little bit of bleeding from the nose is harmless. It happens generally during winter season, while playing also it happens. Little bit of bleeding is harmless, but if the bleeding is heavy, then the patient should be sent to doctor. So now it's time to move on to the next topic, which is first aid given in case of sprains. In case of sprains, when the tissue around the joint get torn, then it is called sprain. So when the tissues around the joint tears away because of some accident or any other reason it might be, then that is called as sprain. So here I have shown a picture of a sprain. It is diagram of the sort. Here you can see in the second foot there is a sprain where the ligaments have been torn apart. So this is how sprain happens. Sprains cause swelling and sometimes even discoloration of the skin. They are very painful, and what we can do in such cases is keep on applying ice packs or ice cubes on the injured joint till the swelling subsides. So what we have to do? One thing you can do until doctor arrives is keep on applying ice packs or ice cubes until the swelling goes away. Well, that was first aid given in case of sprains. Now let us move on to the next topic, which is first aid given in case of fractures. A crack or a break in a bone is called fracture. What is fracture? A crack or a break in a bone is called fracture. And this is a diagram of a fracture. If you can see here, there is a fracture because what has happened here, there is a break or crack in between the bones. It might happen because of some accident. Well, keep the patient calm and comfortable because he might be scared, so you have to calm him, and then we have to send him to doctor. Apply until doctor arrives or until he gets help from doctors. What we can do is apply a splint to give a support to the broken bone and try to avoid unnecessary movement. So what we have to do? We have to give a support to the broken bone by using a splint. A sling made from triangular piece of cloth can be used for support. For support, what we can do, a triangular piece of cloth can be used as a sling to give it a support. In this way, we can make use of splint and sling. This is a splint over here on the left hand side, and on the right hand side it is labeled as sling. So sling is a triangular piece of cloth which we use to give the support to the fractured part. So this is a way how we can make use of splint and sling to give the support to the fractured part of the body. So this was a first aid that can be given to a patient who has fracture in his hands or legs. Now let us start with the next topic, which is first aid given in case of burns. One can suffer burns from hot objects, from fire, steam, boiling water, crackers, electric points, or chemicals also. The first and foremost thing that we are going to learn in case of burns is what first aid can be given in case of minor burns. Though the minor burns are very painful, they can be treated at home. What we have to do is let the running cold water flow over a burn until the pain subsides. Apply an antiseptic lotion or cream to prevent the infection. So after washing the wound in the running cold water, we don't need to actually touch it with hands also. Simply keep the burning part below a running cold water, and until when we have to do it? Until the pain subsides. Apply an antiseptic lotion or cream to prevent the infection. After that, what we have to do? We have to apply antiseptic lotion or cream to prevent infection. If an antiseptic lotion is not available, then you can apply a paste of baking soda and water. That can also serve the purpose. Now let us see what we can do in case of severe burns. Sometimes the skin gets severely burned and blisters are formed. Never try to prick the blister, because the open blister is an open wound. It can catch infection. Cover the injured area with a sterile dressing to protect it from infection. Gather and record details of the injury. Record the level of response, pulse and breathing carefully. While waiting for the help to arrive, keep reassuring the casualty. We have to calm him. In case of burn on the face, do not cover the injury because it may cause discomfort to the victim. Then keep cooling the area until the doctor arrives. One can dip a sterile piece of cloth in a solution of baking soda and use it as a wet compress. So these are the things which we can do for severe burns. But remember that severe burns should be consulted to doctors. We cannot treat the injury at home itself. Well, now it's time to do the assignment part. The assignment for today is fill in the blanks. Sprain causes dash and sometimes dash of the skin. Second, a crack or a break in a bone is called dash. Then B question is, if someone gets a burn injury, what will you do first? If he gets an injury because of burning, what will you do first? So that is the question. What first aid is given in case of nosebleed? What we can do in case of nosebleed? And the last question is, what is sprain? So that was all for today. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask. Okay, you can put your comments in comment box. Well, it's time to say goodbye now. See you in next session. Until then, take care. Bye bye.